What's going on, y'all? It's been a couple of weeks. As I had warned y'all, I won't be doing a lot of videos because I have absolutely no content whatsoever. Because let's just be honest, I'm an adult, I have a job, I have a family, I don't have a lot of time for you right now. So, wanted to do like as they say, a mail call and show you what I got in. I got a Southern Y series. This one has full tsunami sound in it, a full build. I've got another Y series. This one's a Virginian. This thing's a beauty. I love this thing. This has never seen the tracks ever. It's a proto. It's a heritage. So I'll probably have to like check the gears, maybe even have to grease them. You've heard about my scale trains. This is my SD40, and in that box there is the unpainted. So I'm using this as a template to paint that because it's the exact same thing. Got two boxes of. I've got cars in there. I've got box cars. It's from my boy Scott. He is my go-to. Scott's always been my guy. When I had the money, I was like, hey man, let's do this. So we did. Got some more stuff from another gentleman who I met. Was my first transaction with him. Very, very good one. I've got a bunch of the 2-bays to go with the ones from Keith. So I've got a few of those already from Keith. All of them have loads in them. I've got a bunch of supplies in. I restocked my wheels. They're right there. I've got couplers. They are there. I've got more of those. I'm a little bit aggravated, so I'm about to clean everything off the top of this and start a template. I'm going to measure from the end to end, and then find the halfway point. As you see, this was from the 22s, so the 28 will take this spot. I think it'll be about right about here. I'd say it should be about halfway, but I'm going to measure and make sure do about 2 inches away from the edge on each side, because my plan is eventually along this back edge here, go up into the incline here, and then the when the price of lumber eventually drops, which I hope it does. If not, I do have a supply of some OSB at my grandparents' house. I don't like to use OSB, but if I have to, it's free, and it'll help me build my last module here. I've got a lot of rearranging. I've got a lot of cleaning. I've gotten very lazy, and I am not afraid to admit to it. You know, as I had said last time, I bought the Virginian from Rocky, so it's now mine. So I've got now 2 Virginian steam. I've got this is my first articulated steam for Southern. That's my new one for that, as I had said. I've got a lot of stuff to do, so in the meantime, until I can afford the lumber or get my rear end up to my hometown, I'm going to do just a basic oval. I'm just going to run trains, and that's it. I'm not going to do any scenery, no switches, just a loop, because that's how bad I actually miss just running trains. I've gotten behind. It's my own fault. I cannot blame anybody but myself. I've got to use this bad boy here to space the tracks. So when I get everything in line, you drop this on one side and this on one side. So this is a 2-inch, I think it's a 2.5-inch center. So center to center, there. You put them on one track here and one track here, and it's supposed to be your spacing. That's supposed to be right. I tend to run mine a little close, so we'll see what happens. I know I can't run them too close, because if you're running something like auto racks, they hang over the edge, so the rear end of the auto rack would smacks at something else. So it's a lot of work for this, guys. I've never really been this involved in the hobby except for automobiles. I've built engines, I've changed engines, I've done wiring, I've raced, I've wrecked, I've done it all. So this is an adventure for me, especially with soldering. Update on soldering. Just telling you, I suck. Okay. Let me focus again. So I've got to sand the top of the rail. Yes, I know it's a lot of gunk, but I want to turn the tooth. Focus. There we go. I'm turning these into 6-foot sections, and I need the strength in the middle of the bend, because when I flex the track, as you know, it moves the track from how it needs to be. So as I start to flex the track, I'll need the strength in the middle, but only in the middle. And then once I start to add track, I'm not going to solder until it's in place. These are only for now. Now on my straight sections, I'm going to solder them 2 and 3 at a time, so I can have them ready to go, because I'll have a long straight shot all the way back here. Once I'm done, it'll be pretty much 20 feet from curve to the other curve here. It's technically, I'll be measuring 24 foot, but since there'll be a 4x8 here as well, and this is already is 16 foot, so I'll have a 20 foot back area. A lot heading on. This is how this hobby is. I still have to flip this one over and fix the levelers on it, because if you don't have the levelers and something's off, like your elevation's off on one side, how you gonna fix it? Paper? Because that's what I did with that. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, it's a mess. I'm got lazy. I'll admit to it. So I'm about to pack all of this up, take everything off the top of the table except track. So scenery, trains, all of it gone. I don't want anything on top except for track. So I'll probably hop off here, start on picking everything up, boxing everything up, heading under here, and then getting ready to start again. You know, it's an ever expanding hobby. There's, as they say, you're never truly done. So I'll probably not be done with this one for quite a while. So I'll try to post updates if there's any. As I said, there's a lack of content. I don't want to bore y'all by talking every single time. So that's why you've not seen me online a while, because there's nothing to talk about, because I'm lazy. So y'all stay tuned. I'll post an update of the templates. Hopefully I'll have the 28s done. How it'll do is I'll have to, here, U-shape here, of course, but it'll have to go around here and then circle back this way. So it'll be 2 1/4-inch sections of a curve. So it'll loop this way and then this way, and then hook to this. So it's going to be interesting. This is my first time with Flex Track. Hopefully I don't get too aggravated, y'all. But thanks for sticking with me. As I had said, it's these past few weeks or even few months, it's just me talking. So this'll hopefully I'll be able to post an update video here soon of me actually hopefully running trains, because I'm dying to try this one and that one. Those are the ones I'm the most excited about. But y'all stay tuned. Hopefully I'll be back with some new content and not me just talking. Thanks, guys.